everyone, I hope you're all doing well and having a lovely day. So a few months back we did a vlog called Wedding Planning or Planning Our Wedding. I'll link it below for you. And ever since then I've had loads of messages asking me to do wedding videos, and I've been meaning to do this first one for so long, but I'm really pleased I've left it a little while because a few more things are planned and set in stone and actually we've decided on, so I can talk to you about them in a bit more detail. So what I've also done for this video is I've written up a blog post because I don't think I'm allowed to put pictures in a video that aren't mine because of copyright reasons. So what I thought would be nice to do is have a blog and every section that I talk about there's pictures of my inspiration, because we're still in the fairly early stages of planning, so a girl can dream, right? So obviously within reason these are sort of my dream looks and things, so dream flowers, dream venue, dream decor, things like that. It would be really great if you kind of just split the screen, had me on one side and open up the blog post in the other side. I've linked it below if you want to look at that side by side. I thought it might just be a fun little way to watch a video, but if not, don't worry, just watch the video. It'll still hopefully make perfect sense, or go and check it out afterwards if you want to. One thing I do want to say is none of the pictures in the blog post are our actual venue, the actual things we're having. They're inspiration pictures that I found on Pinterest, Rock My Wedding, which is amazing, and other sites, because obviously I feel like everyone watching this, everyone that watches our videos regularly are like our friends, but anybody can watch these videos because they're on the internet. So we need to keep a certain amount of privacy and safety. And quite a few people have asked me what date our wedding is as well, which again is something that I'm not going to be giving away on the internet. But what I can say is it's next summer. And of course after the wedding I'll be more than happy to show you pictures, videos, and share what suppliers we used and everything. So I hope that you enjoy this if you are planning a wedding at the moment, thinking of planning one, or just like wedding videos in general. So I'm going to get straight into it, and first of all we're going to discuss the venue. Okay, so as you may be able to see in the blog post, if you are looking at it at the same time, there, I don't know where you've opened it, we have decided on a barn wedding. For ages we looked at lots of venues and it really got us down for a while, because a lot of the venues that are really lovely are quite far away from us, and because of all family and friends we just didn't want to make it too far. We were umming and ahhing and it came down to a marquee wedding venue and a barn wedding venue, and after lots of pros and cons list and taking it very, very seriously, we went for the barn. And it's very rustic and beautiful. It's very like countrified. It's like an English country wedding, which I think is going to be perfect for us, and I'm really pleased that we picked the venue as well. The barn itself is just a sort of blank canvas, a shell. We have to do all of the decoration ourselves, which in some ways is great and in some ways is quite scary because it's quite stressful. Obviously within reason there's certain things that we can't do, like put the lights up and everything, but we're decorating it ourselves. It's very cosy and quaint and just a lovely atmosphere for a wedding day, but there's also beautiful gardens as well. So if it is a nice day weather-wise, and touch wood it will be, everyone can enjoy the garden as well. And even though the barn and where the wedding is, the setting, it really does go well with the vintage country garden, like English country garden theme, we obviously have to make it look that way because, as I said, it's just an empty barn. So decor wise we're going for that vintage look, but I want it to have that sort of elegant, sophisticated feel mixed in. I don't want it to be like completely vintage, shabby chic country style wedding. I want it to have that sort of touch of elegance as well. So to hopefully make that possible, and again I've put some photos for inspiration in the blog post, we're having lots of lights, hopefully a fairy light chandelier, which hopefully you can see in the pictures, they're beautiful. Lots of fairy lights around the beams, just to generally get some light in the barn. We're hoping to get the large light up letters as well, and we're at the moment talking about discussing, I think I want the love letters and Ricky kind of wants the K and R, so we're just discussing that at the moment, but hopefully we're going to have those somewhere behind us, behind the top table. And then table wise we're going to have, and I probably am saying this wrong, I never pronounce it right, the Chiavari chairs. I think we're going to go for white, and they've got sort of creamy beige seat pads. And we're going to decorate the backs of those with tulle and flowers probably. Beautiful white linen tablecloths, round tables, and we're also having a few long tables as well, so a mixture, and the top table is obviously going to be a long table. Lots and lots and lots of flowers, that's very important to me. And I keep saying me, I know people will pull me up on this. Ricky is more than happy with all of the wedding plans. I think it is a little bit of the woman's domain to plan the wedding. I wouldn't do anything he didn't like, and he is more than happy with what we're going for, so just put that little disclaimer in there. Hopefully, like, the pictures, and I'm building up a bit of an idea of what we like. We're also not allowed to have candles in the barn because it's a wooden barn and candles and wood usually don't mix very well, so we're hoping to have a lot of the LED flickering tea lights, and maybe even some pillar candles just to set the mood and make it look like candles. If you have any places where maybe you've sourced things like that from for your wedding, any suppliers that you like, please either put them in the blog post or in this the comments of this video. I'd be so grateful. What is that bit of hair doing? Colour scheme wise, we are also still talking about it. I think it's a very important part. It is for us anyway. I feel like if we get it wrong, it could make the whole thing not look as good as if we get it right. So at the moment, you may have seen on my Pinterest board, because I'll leave that below as well, there's a lot of pins for weddings on my Pinterest board. At the moment, I'm really loving a pale dusty pink, along with the men's suits to be sort of, again, that sort of rustic look. It's between that and going really smart in sort of navy suits. They're the two kind of looks that I've got on my Pinterest board going on. But I really love the waistcoats and the brown shoes, maybe bow ties, maybe even braces, white shirts. I like all of that look as well, and I think Archie and Ricky would look so adorable in that kind of outfit. But I really want Ricky to kind of call the shots on that one because it's his wedding day as well. I'm not going to pick every single thing. If he says no, I don't want to wear something like that, obviously that's what goes, that's what happens. So that definitely all still needs a lot more planning, but I've seen some beautiful pink bridesmaids dresses, especially on Pinterest. It's between that and more recently I've been thinking of going for the sort of shorter 50s floral dresses. For a while I was like, no, I'm definitely not going to do that, but lately I've been a little bit like, they would look really nice. So that one's still undecided. The dress. The best bit so far has been going, I'm just really sorry that I've got like baby hairs growing everywhere, I don't know why, and they're really annoying me. I went to two dress places on 2 different days, and I went back again and tried on all the dresses I'd tried on previously. The one that I thought was going to be the one just didn't look right the second time. It was crazy how much it had changed in my mind in just less than a week. But the lady had another dress in the window that we'd all looked at the week before and thinking, oh, that's really nice, but kind of that was when we were leaving and we walked away. The next week when we came back, she had changed the window display because she thought that that dress might be something I'd like, and I tried it on and it was the one and it was perfect. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I kind of want to, I don't know, I'll say it's a Pronovius dress, so that still doesn't give anything away because there are lots of them, but it's like my dream dress. It has everything that I wanted in it, and I definitely think I've made the right choice, and I'm glad that's kind of in the bag, done. As far as the blog post, I've put some really different styles because I want it to be a surprise. I don't want to give anything away, but I'd love it if you guessed out of the 4 which one is most similar to mine. That would be quite interesting, so let me know which one you think it's going to be. Okay, so on to flowers. I'll just quickly touch on this because it's not something I've looked into yet, apart from on my Pinterest board of dreams. And I'm going to contact florists early in the new year. Flowers, as you probably know from my online shop, I sell floral crowns, I make floral crowns. Everything about me is floral. I used to, when I was younger, my Primark hauls and fashion videos, everything was floral. Floral is a big part of my life. So real, fresh, beautiful flowers are going to be a very important part of the day. And I literally want them to be everywhere. I like this sort of more wildflower bouquets. I think, going by what I have picked out on Pinterest and things, they're going to be very pale colours, maybe pinks, and then a lot of green foliage in them. I really like the very pale coloured succulents as well. Whether that's going to be far too expensive and just not like obtainable and achievable for a real wedding, I don't know. I haven't looked into that yet, so again, maybe you guys could let me know. I love them when they have the little berries in the bouquet, but I definitely don't want one that's very sort of structured and neat. I want it to be a little bit messy, a little bit rustic, and like I said, wildflowers. And I think I'm going to go one of two ways with the flowers. They're going to be very, like, if we go for pink, they're going to be very pale pink and white and lots of like light coloured foliage, or even like blues involved as well. Or, as some of the pictures on my Pinterest board will show, they're going to be like bright pink, bright orange and white, and just really stand out and just look like amazing. So I don't know, I just love looking at pictures of flowers. I've got my laptop in front of me so that I'm kind of remembering exactly what I need to talk about next. So wildflowers, definitely. Okay, so catering and food. We had our first meeting with our caterers on Monday, and they were absolutely lovely, and they're so organised, and they know exactly, like, they work at that venue a lot, so they know everything. They know it inside out. So we're definitely 100% set on them. We're just still deciding on canapes, the main wedding breakfast, and then what we're having later on in the evening. I will say that we're going to have, obviously, canapes during the drinks reception and photos and things, and we are 90% set on having an afternoon tea for our wedding breakfast. I know some people will think, oh no, why are you going to do that? And we did and ah about it for a little while, but again, it comes down to budget. It comes down to the style of our wedding. It's something that we both like, and at the end of the day, the wedding is going to be full of our friends and family, so hopefully they will appreciate what we've chosen and just be happy with whatever we decide to do. Again, if you've had an afternoon tea for your wedding breakfast, let me know your thoughts, how it went, if you think you made the right decision or not. I'd be very grateful to find out about that. Photographer and videographer. We've got our videographer sorted and our photographer nearly sorted. Two very crucial parts for me as a YouTuber and a blogger are the photos and the video. I really feel like we've got the videographer perfect, and I'm so excited for you to see the video next year. I'm so excited to see it. I just think they're amazing. Again, I'm not going to give them away just yet, but I will give you all the suppliers' names as soon as I possibly can, when I feel like it's the right time. And the photographer looks amazing as well. We want to go for that sort of cinematic look for the video, and for the photography we want like classic wedding shots, and a lot of unstaged ones as well, very natural ones. Some black and white, some in that sort of dreamy, faded out, hazy colour, if that makes sense. Just looks very bright, especially the outside shots. I think they would look lovely. And then just your classic wedding photos, so that they don't date, and they don't, obviously they're going to date. Our outfits are going to look very old in 20 years time, just like our parents and our grandparents' pictures do. But what I mean is, I don't want them all to be in that sort of Instagrammy vintage vibe. because I don't know how long that's going to be the in thing. I want wedding photos that will look classic on our walls in frames and in the photo album for as many years as possible, for years to come. So that's my idea for the photography so far. Transport, I'm so excited about this. We are having a vintage VW Beetle car and a vintage Beetle camper van for the bridesmaids. I've seen so many pictures of them, they look amazing in photos, and it just feels right and like it's the best decision for us. The cars aren't going to be that big a part of the day. No one's really even going to see me and my dad arriving because everyone's going to be in the church. But the camper van and the car will be able to stay for photos and everything like that, and then they will go. I don't know, me and Ricky won't be going off in the car or anything like that. So yeah, I think we've made the right decision there. It's very, very exciting. There are so many more aspects of the wedding that I could talk about, from the save the dates and the invitations to the entertainment. So I will just quickly touch on everything, and then I will sort of do more in-depth videos on each individual topic as time goes on, if that interests you guys. So just quickly, save the dates and invitations again are going to have that very vintagey rustic feel, with lace and like ribbon and things like that. Entertainment wise, we are definitely having a DJ. Not booked a DJ yet, but we need to get started on that. And we both love music, so we're in the process of thinking what live music we want. We've got a few ideas, but I won't say too much about that because it's not all set in stone yet. So hopefully that all happens and the live music part will be really nice. And we're also planning on having a photo booth because, again, I love Instagram, I love pictures, I love everything like that. So that will be a really important element to the evening. And evening wise, I just want it to be like a big party, everyone to enjoy themselves, dance up on the floor dancing, and it to just be a lovely evening, a whole lovely day. I know I haven't touched on my hair and makeup, what I'm going for, like the look, but I'll do a whole beauty video nearer the time once I have all of that planned. And I'm sure I'm gonna like switch this camera off and think that and realise I've missed out a really crucial part of what I wanted to talk to you about. But please feel free to ask any questions in the comments below, and also leave me all of your advice, just go for it. Let me know what you thought of the video and blog post idea, because I could do that more in future with other videos. And yeah, I'm at the moment really enjoying planning the wedding. It can be stressful at times, but if I'm just sort of, if I can just do it in my own time, then it's really enjoyable for me. So that's just about everything. Thank you so much for watching. One more quick thing, because people have been asking, the Best Is Yet to Come necklaces are back in stock for Christmas, and we are going to be updating the website with some really beautiful pieces in time for Christmas as well. And the Christmas dolly box will be available from the 20th of November, so not too much longer to wait for that now. But I'll leave all of the links for the blog post, jewellery, anything like that below, my Pinterest as well, box below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!